Hi there, I'm Adam Brown. I'm a lecturer in media and the head of media studies at Deakin University. The following video is an excerpt of an interview with Professor David Marshall, a leading researcher and world expert in the area of online identity. The interview was filmed for Deakin undergraduate students in 2014. Enjoy.
Celebrity studies is often a study of reputation, a study of attention, a study of influence, and in many ways, online forms, social media forms, push people to make themselves visible in the same way as celebrities are visible. And so that research tradition of studying how people become well-known, and admittedly they have agents and publicists that make them well-known, and definitely cultural forms that make them well-known, may be a way to interpret what happens when people put up a YouTube video, or what happens when they put up some explanation of themselves in Facebook and it goes a little bit viral or becomes a meme. Those sorts of things are very similar to what has occurred in entertainment culture and, to a degree, political culture for the last century. And seeing the intersections of this weird world of online culture, which is trying to attract attention, and looking at it through the lens of celebrity, allows all of us to see what are the implications of becoming public. I'd say the selfie moment is a moment where we begin to realize that the self that we imagine is only a kind of persona, is kind of a mask. It's not that it's negative. We can't think of it as a negative mask. It's just a way to strategically move through that aspect of contemporary life. So the selfie is not that big for me. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not Snapchatting. I'm not doing any of those things, but it is really big for 12 to 18-year-olds, and moderately big for other people, depending on how they use them. And for that demographic, if you can describe it that way, they have to negotiate a new level of the selfie moment. They have to say, what am I doing? How am I doing it? And they're getting, again, a kind of literacy that allows them to say, I'm constructing this image for my high school friends. I'm limiting that image, and I'm making sure that that image does not migrate to my family. And they are working these things out right now. And that is the production of personas, which is at the very core of what I'm studying and doing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, the dominant discourse is that young people don't know what they're doing, but in fact they could be becoming, in some ways, a lot of people could be becoming more self-reflexive about it and understanding that the idea of performance, which is huge in...
Exactly. I think we sometimes get into moral panics a little quickly, and we believe that some of these things are incomprehensible. But my observation so far, and this is anecdotal in some instances, but thought through in terms of how other people have written about it and looked at other things, but if I'm watching my son, who's 16, incredible sophistication at controlling their notion of what they reveal, a level that I would never even have thought of when I was growing up. And so as much as we think about how we move through a streetscape, and we are imagining our clothing and our hair and our movement of our body as a reflection of ourselves, we are now getting very sophisticated at a mediatized version of the production of the self. And those who are on the vanguard of that are probably the people who are using Instagram hundreds of times a day.